Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Navarrete. I'm studying at Tec de Monterrey, Campus Santa Fe, Law and Economics. Well, migration in Mexico is a complex phenomenon shaped by economic, social, and political factors. Also, the country experiences significant internal migration as people move from rural areas to urban centers in search of better opportunities. At the same time, Mexico is a key transit country for migrants from Central America heading to the United States, often facing hard conditions and legal challenges along the way.
Hi, I'm Jessica-Ruiz Gonzalez and I study at Tec de Monterrey, Campus Santa Fe. I think the responses we have seen towards migrants are very diverse. It is a very complex issue that has been difficult to address. On one hand, we have the responses that are more restrictive and has caused a lot of chaos in politics, in economy, and in society. On the other hand, there is a more humanitarian response that seeks to address migration at its root. Since we cannot generalize when it comes to migration, I believe it is important to understand the complexity, be empathetic, and provide accurate information. These are key to dealing with this situation.
Hi, my name is Alexa Carvajal and I am from Tec de Monterrey Campus Santa Fe. And I think that as global citizens, it is our responsibility to understand and reflect how different societies respond to migration. Some responses show empathy and inclusion, and others are shaped by fear. My analysis highlights that inclusive approaches like access to education, healthcare, and fair work will create stronger, more united communities. Embracing our shared humanity is key to building a more just and connected world.
My name is Uriel Teran and I study at the Pontificia Universidad Católica del Ecuador. Regarding the theme of migration, Latin America faces significant challenges, such as the saturation of public services. The states have failed institutionally and a xenophobic mindset have grown among the population. So it's important to understand systematic dynamics of power and exclusion, particularly as they manifest through criminalization, creating a hate-driven discourse which affects social perception. So it's important to see migrants not as victims or threats, but as active agents of change, including their realities and those of others.
Hello, my name is Pedro Gambara Leiva and I study Industrial Engineering at Tecnológico de Monterrey Campus Santa Fe. And I believe that dealing with the issues involving immigration is very important because it's bringing many different uprisings and it could bring a lot of good possibilities to different countries. Also, all these troubles with immigration can cause a lot of harm to many people, and it should be solved as quick as possible, and governments should rethink a little bit about the decisions taken and try to look for other ways to include immigrants into the society.
Hello, my name is Shirley, and I'm from the Catholic University of Ecuador. Migration is addressed through economic development and effective migration management, guaranteeing rights and opportunities for all. Thank you.